We all know that China has been booming like crazy. 1990, 2010. As a Chinese myself, I'm very proud of that, but there are many things that I'm not proud of right now. Here are some things we know about China. Insane rate of urbanization, growth in economy, number of people, air pollution, and now I'm going to add another one to the list. Insane amount of environmental tobacco smoke. All kinds of people smoke in China. The hotshots, the cool dudes, the old dudes, a few daring girls, even the baby pandas smoke. Okay, maybe not, but you get the idea. Together, they add up to approximately 300 million people in China who smoke. And guess what? Even kids contribute to smoking. Believe it or not, China just banned smoking in schools this past January because smoking is common in public places, including schools and hospitals. China right now is the world's largest consumer of cigarettes and tobacco products. More than half of the men smoke in China. And what's worse is that 700 million innocent people are victims of secondhand smoking. According to The Economist, 100 million people stand to die from tobacco-related illnesses this century. The economic burden, tens of billions of dollars, and will only rise as the economy and the cost of healthcare grow. Secondhand smoking is everywhere in China, particularly in rural areas. Kids should not be lighting cigarettes for their dads, but it does happen. The smoke that we inhale in is called environmental tobacco smoke, or ETS for short, and that's what I'm going to talk to you about right now. So what is ETS? ETS is made up of exhaled mainstream smoke, so that's the smoke that smokers exhale into the air, and side stream smoke, which is from the burning end of a cigarette. When I was in China a few years back, I remember sitting next to a round table of smokers, and every single one of them in the restaurant had a cigarette between their fingers. And boy, did I choke. Now I know from what. Nearly 85% of ETS in a room comes from side stream smoke. I didn't think side stream was that bad, but research is telling me that it's quite different. Cigarettes contain a wide variety of nasty stuff in it, but side stream smoke actually contains higher concentrations of several chemicals, including carbon monoxide. In an international survey amongst non-smokers in China, about 51% of women have been shown to be exposed to ETS at home, and about 26% of men and women are exposed at work. Worldwide evidence linking ETS to cardiovascular disease and lung cancer has been mounting in the past few decades, and the estimated risk is about 15 to 35% higher. Chinese women with smoking husbands have also been shown to have a higher risk of dying from coronary heart disease and from exposure to work, lung cancer. Bladder cancer has also shown effects with high exposure to ETS and bladder cancer links. Other respiratory diseases, including asthma, wheezing in children, have all shown links. So you might be wondering right now why China hasn't done anything to make the situation better. Well, the truth is they have tried. In fact, they've tried many times to ban smoking in public places, but have only succeeded in making partial, non-penalty bans that people don't really care about. Why? Beijing politics. Anti-smoking efforts have always been difficult in China because of the nation's powerful tobacco lobby and its close governmental ties. So what can we do? Educating the population about these harms is super important. Only 2/5 of Chinese believe that smoking can lead to coronary heart disease. People are even more oblivious about the effects of ETS. Maybe if government officials all stop smoking in public places, people will follow the cue. China's First Lady, Peng Liyuan, has taken the lead by being the first anti-smoking ambassador, here pictured with Bill Gates at the World Anti-Tobacco Day. China also needs to make its cigarettes much, much less accessible by imposing marketing bans, penalties, and heavy taxation. Chinese cigarettes right now are taxed so lightly by international standards that the cheapest packs in rural areas only cost less than 35 cents Canadian, and in cities, less than $1 Canadian. So this really, really needs to change. That being said, 32 Chinese cities have put in restrictions to try and restrict public smoking, some with effective ads like this. As you can see, ETS is a growing problem in China and other parts of the world. We need to use the power of education to let the world know. Don't kill yourself with a puff, and please, don't harm others. Otherwise, we'll have to isolate you guys all of these things. Thank you.